Chapter 1, Childhood. Chapter 1, Childhood. Childhood, where life begins. First words, first unsteady steps. You are but a small child, learning about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is so new, so baffling, and so unforgiving. That's true. A long, trying life stretches before you. So many feats and faults, so many fateful choices to come, yet you are already sowing the seeds of your future self. You are learning to live and surviving in this world, looking for a place within you to call your own, choosing your future destiny. Hell yeah, let's go. Have you seen that's us right there? That's like our family. How will you grow up to be? Prologue, growing up. In chapters childhood, adolescence, and youth, you will live through your hero's coming of age. You will shape the protagonist's personality, his qualities, and relationship. By the end of the prologue, you will determine the estate and future accomplishment of your hero. Only in the adult will he start to influence the world around him and even the ultimate fate of the Empire. Who will Henry Brant grow up to be? It's your call. Hell yeah, I'm gonna make him all powerful. All powerful. Okay, I'm guessing, yeah, how will he grow up to be? Okay, that's the same thing. Events. Childhood, where life world begins. You're about a small child learning about the world around you for the first time. It is here that you will sow the seeds of your future self. Who will you grow up to be? Events in the personal life of a hero that has happened in this chapter. Okay, so this is everything that's gonna happen. That can happen. The fencing lesson. You dare to study fencing like your father, even though you have no right to it by birth? What's going on? What do you mean no right to it by birth? What's going on here? I'm just kidding, I know what's going on. You'll see. Beyond. As a small child, you suffer your first death and rebirth. Nah, you can't suffer death and rebirth and come back to it and just... Nah, that doesn't make sense. Insight. You're experiencing insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world and lots of its inhabitants. Okay, so these are like things, I guess. Yeah, okay. Nobleman's sacrament. You challenge their sacred order and attempt to seize a noble law. Alright, so we're not like born from the top of the society, I'm guessing, which makes sense. Your personal qualities at this age, they determine the choices you may take. Ooh, can I change these? Oh, we're spineless right now. Your perseverance and strength of character, your ability to get your way. It affects the fame of your mind and the skills you have when you grow up. Looks like we need a little bit of a strong determination. Huh. Perception. It represents how attentive you are to other people and the world around you. Your ability to comprehend and learn. It affects the frame of mind and skills you have when you grow. Interesting. Can't really affect anything, okay? Your inner strength and the number of lesser death that you have determined experience. These qualities will stay with you for your entire life. Interesting. So we see ourselves for entire life. Your inner strength and number of lesser death. Oh, so I can have deaths. Okay, interesting. So we have a pretty good willpower right now. Your remaining inner strength and readiness for action. You spend it on a difficult choice. On difficult choices. Oh. Okay. After suffering a lesser death, what is a lesser death? One is reborn. One who dies a true death faces the judgment of the twin gods. Interesting. What like belief has twin gods, I wonder? Because it's always talking about twin gods. The sections that open in this chapter. That will open? Oh, they are open right here. I see. Destiny screen is now available. Personality screen. House of Brand. Family. Alright. Before I begin, let's check them out. Destiny. Okay, I'm guessing these are things that... Okay. Personality. Henry Brand. 0 ages, lowborn. So we're a lowborn. Okay. Child occupation, we're a child. That's not an occupation. Okay. This is ultimate death, I'm guessing. These are the lesser deaths. Yeah, that's us right there. So skill. I feel like this is like a slider. It's not. Okay, and then House of Brand. This is our house, I'm guessing. So we have a tarnished honor. In honor of your family and your position in high society. It affects how nobility treats your family. So we have a tarnish. I wonder what happened. We gotta get up here. We wanna get up to there. We wanna go renowned. Maybe even glorious. Wealth. Look like we're moderate. Pretty healthy. I love to have, but we'll see how this goes. And peace represents how close and trusting your family is. It affects our fate. Okay, this is our family. Seems like we have pretty good family. We have one. Our heir is Stephen Brant, so it's not even me. It's our brother. He doesn't care about us apparently. Robert Brant's son. So our Robert is our father. From his first marriage and noble by birth. From a young age, he has been striving to be first in all things and demonstrate his superiority to the family. Okay, so his name is Robert Brant. No. Wait, what? Oh, Robert Brant. So let's see the tree. Okay. So I'm not gonna go through. I'm not gonna read through this, but because I've already read through it. But I'll do like quick little snippets. So we got Gregory Brant, which is the grandfather. He's a nobleman of Mantle. What they think it's okay, the head of the Brant family and a nobleman of the Mantle, a senior judge. So he's a judge. Seems our family's like our judge at the Anazet Prefecture. He was the first person in the family to get an education and achieve a noble title. His dream is to see his family ennobled by the sword. Okay, so he wants people to be through the sword. A cruel and fierce defender of the ancient order, he is constantly preoccupied with his arrangement and the future of his family, okay? And then, seems like this is our... So this is the original mother. And she seems dead right here based on the skull, okay? Ex-wife, Amelia L. Boran, nobleman of the sword. So she was also a nobleman of the sword. True deaths. She has achieved true deaths. Relationship indifference. Well, she's dead. She has no relationship. Stefan's birth mother. Okay, so that's the heir. Okay, she died while giving birth to him. Okay, she was a nobleman of the sword and a sister of Augustine L. Bourne. A powerful family friend. The match between her and your father was your grandfather's doing. Amelia is said to have been a striking woman with facial, forceful personality who was proud of her noble. Okay, and this is our father, nobleman of the Mantle. So he's also a judge. He's got some sympathy for us. Nobleman of the Mantle, a judge, following the footsteps of his father. He earned a title, position of prefecture. He worked tirelessly in his judicial service for the sake of his family. He took your lowborn mother, Lydia, as his second wife, thereby jeopardizing the family's noble future. Okay. So we're lowborn because our... Got it? Okay. Got it. That's us. I don't need to go back to us. There's our actual mother, then. Lydia Brant, lowborn, sympathy for us. She's also sympathized, a humble commoner of the outskirts of Anazet. Neither her lowly origins nor the fact that your grandmother directly forbade the marriage. Seems like old grandpa did not like that. Stop your father from taking her into this home. She now manages a household and raises Robert's children. Okay, she also manages us and Stefan, I'm guessing. The mother is devoted to her faith and insists that her children observe their lots. Okay, so she's a faithful. I'm guessing she's one of those twin god-loving. Sister, lowborn, also indifferent. Why is everybody being indifferent to me, except for my mother and father? Everybody just doesn't give a fuck about me. The illegitimate daughter of your mother, Lydia. She has never met her real father. Oh, illegitimate. I'm out. Her position in the family is precarious. Robert Brant has never acknowledged her as his own daughter. Damn. Your sister is a dreamer. She often has her head in the clouds and can act recklessly at times. Interesting. And then that's us. Why am I keep on clicking us? And this is heir. Nobleman of the Mantle. Again, he doesn't give a fuck about us. Robert Brant's son is his first marriage and noble by birth. From a young age, he has been striving to be first in all things and demonstrate. Yeah, okay, we got it. Let's go back and begin the chapter. But we're gonna stop right here. Another cut, because I gotta make sure this goes into parts and actually works.